So this was my thought. Okay, if you would have never played Call of Duty and you played soccer like your brother, or does he play hockey, street hockey, right?
Yeah, he played hockey. Well, he played ice hockey growing up, and then he like started like street hockey. Now he plays a lot of tennis now.
Right. So let's say this. Let's say you played tennis and you played hockey or whatever it was, and you were really good at it. Let's call it that you were in the top 90% or in the top 5% of best athletes in street hockey or whatever it is, or tennis.
Yeah.
Right. But Call of Duty is the one thing that you're best at as of right now. Like that is something that comes to you naturally, and therefore you are with practice and that you become like this sort of top 3% now. Now, what if there's something out there that you haven't tried that is the literal best thing that you could ever be at? Whether it's poetry, whether it's drawing, whether it's
literally
anything. Right? There's so much undiscovered talent out there, and I'll tell you why I'm bringing that up. There's so much undiscovered talent out there that has literally nothing to do with the person or the circumstances. It just happens to you have never tried that out. Give it Usain Bolt.
It's just something you're born with, I think.
Usain Bolt is 6'7".
Yeah.
If the dude would have been born in the United States, that dude would have been a basketball player or a football player.
Yeah.
And he would have been okay at it, maybe really good at it. He would have had a career. But would he have been as successful as discovering the one thing that he was best at, which is running?
Yeah.
Think about that. That is one of the things that I think about. Like I think to myself, I'm like, well, I'm really good at a lot of things, but I'm not the best at one thing. What is that one thing? And I haven't been searching for it because it's almost impossible. It's a needle in a haystack sort of thing. Now, the reason I bring that up is because it wasn't until you sort of jumped into optic that your legend started to be born. It was something that you've always been this good. Obviously, it's not something that, you've always been this good. You just haven't had the spotlight on you the way that you had the spotlight when you came on our team, because everybody was talking about you. You had the highest, what was it, KD, the highest, like everything.
Well, like, I mean, like last year, like I did have like one of the highest KDs, but like it didn't really like mean a lot just because of how poorly I was placing. But I mean, like,
but that was a team thing, though.
Yeah, it's literally a team thing, and I don't really like I guess like coming up, like KD was like kind of like a big thing, but I don't take that much pride in it anymore just because. Like now, like being on optic, I know it's literally all about winning. Like it doesn't matter if you're last with a 1.5 star or if you finish second with a 0.8. It doesn't matter. Like all the fans want to see is a win. So that's all I really like try to practice for now. So like I try to just push that to the side. Obviously, a couple snipes here and there for the fans, but
does TP or any of the guys say like, don't fucking snipe?
I mean, like my teammates, like for some reason, like some rounds are like, yo, Brandon, don't snipe this one, and I'm like, wait, what? I got like 3 picks like in a couple rounds before that, but it's like it's one of those things where like I guess they're not used to like a certain snipers, like because I don't know, like I guess they teamed with Matt before, so I guess like they're like kind of used to his play style with a sniper, but it's like there's some snipers that like for me, I don't know, like I just like feel like you kind of like have to let them do their thing, kind of, you know what I'm saying, like because if I start like I don't want to sound too cocky, but like if I start feeling with a sniper, I feel like it's impossible like to stop me, you know what I'm saying, just because.
Especially if
because I'm always going to get a shot off. Most of the times, whether it's like a quick scope or a hard scope. So it's just one of those things where if I get in the zone, I'm always going to keep it out. But
I'm going to tell you one thing about the sniping, and I'm going to gas you up here, and I don't do this about many snipers. Okay, I come from, I created the first sniping team ever. Okay, ever, the first sniping team ever.
That was the first sniping team I ever knew about. Was Optic
ever, and then from there came FaZe. From there came XGen. From there came Rage. From there came what team did you play for?
It was RM. It was with the one with Rated. I don't know if you're familiar with Rated.
Of course I am. That's
Rated,
my brother.
Yeah, Rated he's really cool. Charisma was on the team. Envy.
Charisma, yeah.
He was Envy was on M40A3 with I think Predator. Didn't he have his name as M40A3 Predator for a little bit? Okay, yeah. So it was him. And then
M40A3 Predator, M40A3 Apostle, M40A3
Apostle. Oh, Apostle! I remember him. Who was on? I like forget who was on that team, but I just remember it was RM, and then for a little bit it was like a team called P7, and it was basically like another version of RM, but it was like a few other members from like different competitive sniping teams. And then I did that for so long, just thinking about it. Like, but you know what's crazy is like I did it for so long, and I don't regret doing it. It was so much fun, and I was making no money. I was not getting any exposure from it. It was just like the joy of just sniping and just doing it all night and all day was just so fun to me. I don't know why.
I don't know what it is about sniping, but ever since I was a little kid, there was something that sort of lured me into the lifestyle of a sniper. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. Favorite sniping movie is Enemy at the Gates. Have you watched any sniping movies? No. So you're not that big of a nerd.
I've heard of what was that one? Like Ian was telling me to watch one. It was like an American one. It was
American Sniper.
It's probably that.
With Bradley Cooper. Fucking incredible movie.
Was it good?
Incredible fucking movie. But from a sniping standpoint, I don't know. Enemy at the Gates is fucking insane. Like really, really good. So for me, sniping has always been this sort of, the sniper is the hardest weapon to use when you're playing against people that you're shooting one bullet. If you're using a bolt action, you're shooting one bullet every 3 seconds. You shoot once, you cock the gun, and then you reload, ready to go. Oh, yeah. Where if you have an SMG or a fully automatic weapon, you're shooting 15 bullets in the same time that you're essentially shooting one. So 1 versus 15. So for me, it was always like, sniping is cool, sniping is fine. And I saw opportunities to have highlight videos and highlight reels when we were doing the sniping, which is why my brother and I said, you know what, let's make our sniping videos. Let's do what Grizz is doing and then go down that route. And originally we didn't think that we were going to get as famous as we did or as popular as we did on the internet. But it was, to me, like the funnest thing. There was always something about sniping that sort of trapped me, and I would look for nerd spots like angles and all that stuff. And then competitive sniping became a thing, and then competitive team sniping became a thing, and that's where you come in, right? Modern Warfare 2 is like
Modern Warfare 2 is where I started. I started in COD 4 though. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
yeah, I did.
What's your favorite rifle
of all time? Intervention by far. It's not even close. Not even close. Ugh. Yeah. And I played COD 4 for a little bit too. I didn't play when it came out, but I bought it like 2-3 years after, and I played it because there's still like a little community on it that would still play competitive sniping on it.
Did you do any montages or anything?
I tried like a few montages. I still have a few pretty nasty clips from when I used to trick shot and feed for a little bit, but I never uploaded. I never knew how to upload, to be honest.
Yeah.
At the time, my brother had a HTP or Hot Pog. Is that what it's called?
Hot Pog HTP. Yeah.
Yeah. So. We recorded on.
So your brother played too?
Yeah, my brother was actually a huge gamer. He played GBs. He did trick shot and all that too. He did like basically what I did, but without the competitive sniping. But he just stopped after a little bit.
Now, let me ask you this, because Zuma was a sniper. Did you know that? Like a competitive sniper.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Zuma was a competitive sniper. Do you know any other pros? Freddie from I don't even remember his name, but Freddie used to be a competitive sniper / sniper. So you didn't know Zuma was
I never knew Zuma was a competitive sniper.
Yeah,
and he never snipes, and he must have been horrible. No, I'm just joking. I'm just fucking around, Tommy. I'm just joking. But no, but I never knew that.